And it was then that he decided to enter a dungeon for the first time. A torch in one hand, a sword in the other, and the desire of adventure pushing his back. Foul creatures before him, challenging his brave blade. But then something happened. Through the dark, a figure on a tall black horse appeared, uttering words of power unknown to him. Soon it was all grey. The Sweet Dreams Inn is a familiar place for everyone in Britain. It is the place where newcomers take their rooms, and this is where his adventure starts. A quick walk to the Westbridge Bank proves only that he possesses nothing. But he remembers that as a kid in youth he used to play with wood, and with this memory in his mind he steps into the North Forest to look for trees that would suit him. All his youthful days taught him how to carve bows. He can really carve very nice bows now, so nice that they can be actually appreciated by the local shopkeepers. He realized that he can make a few gold coins with this activity. New possibility suddenly opened. One day, walking past Britain graveyard, he sees a stranger appearing from a mysterious blue gate. The stranger summons a demon from the dead to help him in combat, utters words of power to cause flames to appear beneath his enemy's feet. The stranger is a mage. He is shocked and amazed. He must be a mage. He needs to be a mage. But soon, very soon, he realizes that this comes with a price. He realizes that his spellbook is empty and that he needs to acquire the magical reagents for this practice, the scrolls and a full spellbook. All this is tremendously expensive. Having no magical nor combat abilities, and given the fact that reagents are really expensive, he needs to learn something new to make gold. Fletching bows is not enough anymore. Thus, he travels to Munglo, where he knows there are cotton fields and many sheep on the island. Collecting cotton and shearing sheep provides him with more gold coin to finance his magical training. And what other island better than Verity Island for this purpose? Cotton fields to the south, and a friendly tailor that purchases the raw resources from him. Now he is finally able to acquire the magical reagents. Out in the wild, with his newly acquired magical powers, he soon realizes that they are not enough. They are not nearly enough. He needs to have some basic blade knowledge in order to survive. But how to train it in a safe way? A quick trip to the Warrior Guild in Britain is the answer. This provides him with a blade and with a training dummy where he could practice a few blows and raise his first points in swordsmanship skill. Feeling now confident in his abilities, he tries to venture into a dungeon. He buys himself the basic supplies for the journey: food, torches, and a backpack to store the treasures he is eager to find. He sets course to Dungeon Wrong, home of humanoid creatures, ready to fight them. He enters the dungeon, armed with his sword and with the torch in his hand. Soon a lizardman approaches him to fight. But then, something he was not ready for happens. And suddenly all is grey. He is dead. A murderer claimed his life. A few weeks have passed. He has trained better this time, and more importantly, he has chosen a safer terrain for his adventures. he decides to prove himself a worthy mage in the forest surrounding Britain. A few monsters await there for inexperienced adventurers, but with the safety of the town guards still at hand. He proceeds in slaying trolls, wombats, sets corpses on fire, finishing them with a flame strike, hurls magical energy balls to harpies, and encounters the notorious Reaper. But even this enemy is quickly dispatched with his magical powers. But he feels that something is amiss. One day, a stranger visits the city. The stranger has a dragon next to her. Approaching the stranger, he understands. The dragon belongs to her. She tamed it. There is no time to ask questions. The stranger opens the magical gate, and she and her dragon quickly disappear. But his mind is triggered. There is no coming back. Realizing he has no clue on even how to tame a cat, he starts using logic. Taming peaceful animals should be fairly easy. Taming more aggressive animals should prove more difficult. Taming monsters even more difficult. He starts training himself in this, going around literally everywhere, trying to tame literally everything he encounters. This makes him progressively better, and after a few, he finds himself capable of understanding the beasts of the world. The path is traced. It is now just a matter of time. And there he is, in the notorious dungeon Destard, home of the Lords of the Sky, the dragons. There he is for the final step of the journey, taming his first dragon. As the beast accepts him as his master, tears drop from his eyes, but not so fast. He still needs to control the dragon's anger before he can say it. He did it. He did it. With his new companion at his side, new possibilities open before him. Monsters are now falling at his feet. Fire elementals are extinguished. Lich lords are slaughtered. Demons at Isle of Dungeon meet their fate, together with orcs that inhabit it. Even blood elementals are dispatched, and even the foulest of them all, the fearsome Lord of the Abyss, is also doomed to its fate now. Gold and treasures are now filling his bank box, and soon a new dream is manifesting into his mind. Just the time for a quick trip from West Britain Bank to the real estate vendor to purchase a house deed, a stone cape deed to be precise, and then a quick exploration of Sosaria for a fit spot, and there it is. His house. His dream is finally reality. But it's not over yet, as new countless adventures still await him. The only limit will be his imagination. This adventure didn't take place in the 90s. This adventure takes place tomorrow, and it's your adventure. Come and embrace the endless possibilities that UO World has to offer. You know deep in your heart that UO will always be your home. It will be the best gaming experience of your life, and you can relive it every day on this free shard called Ultima Online 2nd Age. Come join us. What are you waiting for? Come live the adventures you were living as a kid again and again in a true endless journey. UO will always be your home. It's where your heart belongs. Come join us on Ultima Online 2nd Age. Come join us. I am waiting for you. You will not be disappointed.